We call it cleaning up neglect. Should walk around the block, could walk around the block for your good health. Don't walk around the block. See, you're on the wrong track. Should read, could read, don't read. On the wrong track. Should call, could call, don't call. On the wrong track. Could change, should change, don't change. You're on the wrong track. Letters you haven't written, conversations you haven't had with your family, somebody you should sit down with when you get back home and get that job done. Don't let neglect destroy your days, destroy your life, and destroy your future. Go back and do what you can. And if you'll do what you can, then life will give you some extraordinary things to do. You start first with the smallest of disciplines, and do not neglect them and do not disregard them as being trifling. Everything matters. Everything's important. All disciplines affect each other. In fact, here's a good philosophical phrase. If you haven't thought of it before, here it is. Everything affects everything else. It's so easy to be casual and say, well, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I'm telling you, everything matters. Of course, some things matter more than others, but there isn't anything that doesn't matter. If you'll be faithful, if you'll be disciplined when the amounts are small, we'll make you a ruler, give you a position of authority when the amounts are many. Take care of your disciplines when the amounts are small, and then life will see to it that you get some extraordinary numbers to work with, like you saw the stories displayed here. Do not disregard the smallest of disciplines. Let us not neglect. Do not neglect the smallest of disciplines, and build on that foundation, and you can have everything you could possibly want. You say, well, what can I do about the upcoming winters of my life, the challenges that I know I'm going to face? Here's what you can do. You can get wiser and stronger and better. Just make a list of that trio of words. Wiser, stronger, better. Go home smarter than you came. Go home with more ideas than you came with. Next, get stronger. You can develop the muscle. You can develop the courage muscle. You can develop the inspiration muscle. You can develop the dedication muscle. You can get stronger. There isn't anybody here that can't get stronger. Next time we see you, may not even recognize you, how strong you're going to be able to become in language, style, personality, the ability to cope, the ability to handle with anything that happens, no matter what happens. The key is not to wish for a better winter. The key is to wish for more strength, more wisdom, more courage, get better, And you've got to learn not only to nourish your values, you've got to learn to do battle with your
self. Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Yes. Did everybody have a... Oh, just wait. Let me get this out of the way. Let's scoot you over. Did everybody have a good weekend? Yeah? Awesome. All right.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So if you guys are not driving and can put yourselves in front of a camera, please let me see yourselves. This way I know that you guys are following along. What I am teaching you guys is helpful, everything like that. I am so excited to be bringing you guys DeltaNet today. I have had lots and lots. I thought I was going to have a lot more people coming on, so I hope that they are joining me later. If not, I hope that they come onto my YouTube channel, and follow along a little bit later. So I usually start off with a big, huge, long presentation. Today, I am going to go ahead and I am going to skip my usual presentation. Let me go ahead and turn my heater off because I am already cooking and I will start sweating and stuff. So anyway, is everyone excited about DeltaNet? Yes?
Yes.
Woo! DeltaNet! I am so excited for you guys. This is the most powerful tool that Wardley has to offer you guys. I cannot tell you guys enough how much you guys will be using DeltaNet when we are done today. There are so many things behind DeltaNet that you guys can do. I turned all of you guys onto DeltaNet 6. If you guys have logged into DeltaNet recently, you guys have noticed that it has changed from when you guys first logged into DeltaNet. So now you are going to see it a little more colorful and kind of cheery and things like that. And I have heard agents be like, I looked at it and I closed right back out because I did not know what to do. Good thing about DeltaNet, you guys, is you guys can play around in it and you're not going to break it. So DeltaNet is really a great tool that you guys can go ahead and play around in it and just figure everything out and what suits you best as an agent. So I recommend just going in there and playing around and figuring out what works best for you. So anytime during this Zoom call, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, stop me on the spot. I don't watch my chat box because I get so into training you guys that just please take yourself off of mute and be like, hold up, Nicole, I got a question. And we will stop right there and we will answer those questions on the spot. So does that sound good? Yes. Does anybody not know how to get into DeltaNet? Okay, so to get into DeltaNet, let me go ahead and take you guys on my other screen. There are a couple ways to get into DeltaNet. So one way to get into DeltaNet is going to be through our Wardley Hub. So all of you guys should have access to Wardley Hub, correct? Yes? Yes? Everybody? Let me see those heads. Kiana? Yes? Wardley Hub?
No, I don't. I'm like, this is like my second day.
Okay.
So yeah, Lisa just said to see your presentation and stuff.
Okay. Okay. So when you get your license, you will have access to the Wardley Hub. The Wardley Hub is our one-stop shop through with Wardley. It is our central location for anything and everything that you need with Wardley. It has logos, it has classes, it has access to your website, it has SkySlope. SkySlope is where you download all your transactions. Cloud CMA, it has everything and anything that you need as far as being a Wardley agent. So this is one spot that you can go ahead and get onto your website right here, agent website. So you'd click that. Another way to get through here is you can go ahead and click on the Wardley website. You can click on that, and then down is going to be agent only login. You can click on that, and then it would be your first and last name, and then whatever your password would be, you click your login. And then you're going to see the lovely new change. You're going to see all of these colors. Let me go ahead and get into your guys's what you're going to see. You're not going to see all this stuff. So you're going to see this. So you're going to be like, holy smokes, what went on with my website? Because before you saw this whole boring platform that was just all black and white and not pretty and cute like this. So this could be kind of overwhelming and intimidating and things like this, but I rest assured that it is the most easiest and most efficient platform there is now. Before it was all mumbo jumbled and I couldn't work through it. And I have to tell you that I can work through this in a breeze.
So and this is my second class or third class. But
on DeltaNet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Matt,
I just keep taking them. but.
No. Now that I am teaching DeltaNet, I can guarantee after today, you're going to walk away and you're going to know DeltaNet. I'm going to make sure of that. I'm going to put my stamp on that for you.
Well,
All right.
I took your advice and did a bunch of posting over the weekend, and I watched Matt Rodriguez Real Estate. It came third at one point in Google search.
Nice.
Right.
You're moving on up. Love it.
Moving on up.
So when you guys are in DeltaNet, the first thing that I want you guys to do is I want to hover over your guys' first and last name here, and I want you guys to go to your profile. This is where you guys can set up your whole entire profile that you guys are going to see on your website. So what DeltaNet does, I should explain that first, you guys, before we kind of go into everything. DeltaNet is basically the hub for everything as far as running your website, your CRM, your marketing, your social media. It runs campaigns for My Client for Life. So it sends out your database, it sends out campaigns for sellers, for buyers, for new home buyers, anything like that that you wanted. So it is really, like I said, a one-stop shop, just like our hub. Your DeltaNet for you as a person, as an agent, this is your one-stop shop. So the profile here is what we are going to see on your website. So your profile picture, this picture is going to be what shows up on your website. Everything on this profile is going to be on the website. So we want to make sure that everything that is on here is correct. All the information is correct. Your personal information as far as your personal address and things like that are not on here because we don't want the creepers coming up to your personal home just because we don't want that. It's Las Vegas, we don't want it. So right here, your email address. If we put in your personal email address and you did, after we put that in and you did get a professional email address, you can go ahead and put your personal or your professional email address here, and then you can put your private email address here. Your private email address will not show up on your website, and then your public one. So if you made something more professional, where all of your professional emails will go, you can go ahead and put that here, and then just go ahead and hit update. You see all of these updates. You want to make sure you hit update on everything to be able to make sure that it sticks and saves. That is something that you have to make sure that you do on everything that we do throughout DeltaNet, is constantly hit the update. So if you have that, you hit that update. Here, the display name. So if you are a Robert, but everybody knows you as a Bob, and we as Wardley put you in legally as Robert, you can here put then Bob, and then update your name. Your agent website address. This is what you are going to be putting across all of your social media platforms, your marketing, everything like that. So this would be your first and last name. This is what automatically Wardley Real Estate puts. So if you are putting something catchy, moving on up with Matt or something like that with Wardley Real Estate, this is where you can go ahead and you can change that. So you can change this, so then it would be www.movingonupwithmatt.wardleyre.com. Again, whatever you turn it to, update username, and then that would update it. So then that would be put under your business cards, your mailers, your letterheads, everything like that as far as marketing. That's where that would be.
Quick question, Nicole.
Yeah.
For on mine, it says only the administrator can change it. So would I have to let Victoria know and she can change it for me? I can let you know and you can change it? Okay, I'll send you an email.
Yep. I'll go ahead and I'll change it for you. Yep. Again, here we go ahead, and if you don't want to, the picture that we downloaded for you, which I believe would be your headshot, you can go ahead and you can download a different one. I recommend, again, as a marketer, I recommend your headshots being more for your mailers, for your car magnets and things like that. I think your website, your social media should all more be just like this, more lifestyle type photos. So I would definitely update this to more of a lifestyle professional photo. Show your personal side, because when people are looking for a real estate agent online, they are looking for someone that they can connect with. They are looking for someone that they know they can go out with. And like me, my family, we love to have a good time. We love to laugh. We love to joke around. We don't want some stuffy, snooty, uptight real estate agent. Even though you may not be that way, your profile picture may make you look that way. So I'm not going to choose you as a client. I'm not going to choose you because of that. So if you are outdoorsy, if you're out there, if you're showing me a lifestyle photo, even if you are sitting, on a high bar stool, in a kitchen, even if you're dressed up in a suit or something like that, I would probably choose you versus someone with a backdrop with their arms like this. That is just who I am, and I can guarantee that that's probably half of America. Lifestyle photos are the in thing right now. That is who America is attracted to, is that lifestyle photo, that's showing that you're a human and not an entity. So make sure that you change this, especially for, like I said, your website and your social media. I would keep your headshot photos for more of your card magnet, your business card, your mailers, things like that. But social media and things like that, this is where I would change that. All right, so moving on down, date of birth, obviously that doesn't matter. That's not going to go on to there. Primary phone number, this is going to be the phone number that you want people to contact you at. So you want to show the phone number. And then this is where you want to show the phone number. If you don't have to do this, but you can. Show the label on the left, show the label on the right, show label on the both sides. So it's like that little icon of the phone. Then you can choose languages. What languages are you fluent in? So if you are fluent in Spanish, you can do that. Chinese, whatever you're fluent in, then that way that attracts those type of buyers as well. So you can choose that. If you have a team, you can go ahead and update your team. Don't update your personal address. You don't need that on there. Office you appear in, this is going to be your Summerlin, Curve, Flamingo, or Green Valley. Personal phone numbers, I would probably, if you want your cell phone number on there, but that's probably going to be your primary phone number anyway. So I would just probably leave those blank. And then I guess if you want your anniversary with the company, you can put that. That's not anything that you need. That's a dire need, anything like that. Slogan. I recommend that every single one of you agents has a slogan. That is something that sets you apart from everybody else. That's something that is branding you. I constantly talk about being branding. You want to brand yourself. You want people to be able to look at your stuff and know it is you. So try to think of a slogan. There you go. That's Matt. That's Matt's slogan. That's why I keep saying moving on up with Matt. So that's where he would put that. Office phone number. Our office phone number, This is not our office phone number. That's my office phone number, but this is where you could put the entire office phone number. Put that there. Again, make sure you're updating. Update. Google Analytics. I will be doing when am I doing Google? I didn't update my February or my March calendar. In 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think I'm doing Google. I will show you Google Analytics and how to integrate that into your website. But this is where you'd put your Google Analytics, and that's going to tell you on the Google side how many people Google is sending over to your website. So that's where that would be put in there. And then don't need to do any of that. Here's your social media networks. This is where you're going to go ahead and you're going to put in your social media URLs. Obviously Facebook, if you have a Twitter, you would put your Twitter. Someone's getting attacked by a dog. LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Yelp, Zillow, anything like that. Again, update your social media. And then none of these. Paragraph about you. This is where you should be creative. This is where you should be, I don't know, swanky comes to mind, and I don't know why swanky. That's kind of a weird term, but this is where you should be kind of out of the box. Why people should choose you, what makes you better than your competitor. So this is going to show up on the website as that paragraph of why should I choose you as the realtor. So make sure this is, again, creative, bold, going to jump out at me and make me choose you. Pick me. Again, update paragraph. You can choose photos. Let me show you what I'm going to show you here is an agent's website. Let me see. So you can add pictures right there as well. So we're going to preview her website. So this is where it's going to show up. So all that where I showed you that paragraph, so you can add pictures, you can add this here, and then this is her paragraph. So when I'm going onto her website, it's going to bam. All right, this is different. This is unique. This is grabbing my attention. This is like, what does this say? Let me read this. And so that's where you need to be, that bam, that wow, that wow factor. So add those photos, add that little touch to it. So I believe that you can add a video. Let me go back down to here. Let me see here. So you can add links or hyperlinks. You can add a picture, roster. Yep, you can add a video to it. So you can have something that's a video if you want to be talking, if you want to have anything like that. So you can put a video in there. So be creative. Again, wow factor. Wow. This is going to be on the front page of your website. So you want to make sure that you are wowing people, that you're going to grab that attention, that you're going to pull them in, and you're going to make sure that they are going to be scrolling down and they're going to be looking at more information about you and about what you have to offer within the real estate industry. So that is there. Again, update paragraph. That can all be found. I'm just going to use her page from now on, so I don't have to go back. So
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
And will you have a training that shows us how to do the URLs from our different platforms?
As far as like
Facebook and
Facebook,
yeah.
I can show you right now so we can all do it, because I don't want you guys to leave this without not knowing how to do anything.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, so for Facebook, we would go into our Facebook. And this is going to be for any platform. So you would do this for LinkedIn, you would do this for everything. So then we would go into our business page. And then this is our URL right here. As soon as you're, oh, not that. This is our URL right here. So this is what we would copy and paste right here. So we would just copy, right click and copy. And then I'm not actually going to put it in here, but I would pretend this is Facebook, and I would paste it. So that's my URL for Facebook.
Okay.
Yep, and that's going to be the exact same. So then if I went over to LinkedIn, so if I go over to LinkedIn, and if I go over to, where's my Wardley? And then that would be my LinkedIn.
Okay.
And then,
And does Instagram do the same thing?
yep.
Okay.
Yep. So like I said, every single platform is the exact same. So you just go to it, find your business page, and then right there is that thing.
Okay.
So basically it's www.linkedin, www.facebook, www.instagram / and then whatever your name is, your business name.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yep. And then you put it in there.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, and that's also going to be in here as well. I'm going to show you that as well since we're on that topic. So the left-hand side of DeltaNet, you're going to see social media. So now you're going to see that her social media, we're going to do the connector settings. Oh, sorry, wrong spot. Social media. Oh, I'm sorry, this is something different. She has her MCF. This is where we set up our MCFLs. So she has Nevada state title for Facebook once a week. So that's what it is. We'll go into that in a little bit. Sorry. That was a whole different spot. Back up. Rewind. All right. So now we are going to go into the okay, so go to your left-hand side. So we're done with our profile. So now the welcome dashboard. The welcome dashboard, you're going to see this. The welcome dashboard is going to be your icon dashboard. If you click on that, this is going to bring you to your guys's icon dashboard. So this is going to be where you're going to see your testimonial tree, your Express Docs, your AdWorks, your Facebook, and all of that stuff. If you want AdWorks, if you use AdWorks a lot, you can scroll it up to your favorites, Facebook. She has hers in her favorites already. So that's what you can do here. Just like the old DeltaNet, they had that here. So if you click on your testimonial tree, it'll go right into your testimonial tree. So these are basically just quick login links. That's what these are. So it's not something that you have to constantly go back into the hub for and log in that way. They're just quick links to log in from DeltaNet. So that is what these are here for. So then we're going to go back to the welcome dashboard. Any questions on that part? They're just quick links. Okay. Next is the pipeline manager. Pipeline manager is going to show you your pipeline and how many. I don't think she has anybody in her CRM yet. Oh yeah, she does. So this is going to show you, once you download your CRM, your database, this is going to show how many prospects you have, how many qualified, or I'm sorry, not your database. When you guys click on your guys's, what am I trying to say? So when we get a lead on our website, the leads go out to everybody. So I'm not sure if you've seen that before. You guys have gotten like a ding or something like that, and then you have to kind of quick zap it. So when you zap it, it's going to show, and then it's going to come into this funnel. That's what this is. This isn't your database. This is that funnel. So this is going to show how many suspects, prospects, qualified, specifics, and all of that. How many offers made, closed, everything like that. So that's what this is. So that's going to come down here. Like if you, for some reason, I got a lead back in, I think it was like October or something like that. So you'll see my lead right here. I don't know why I got one. I don't know how I got one. I never clicked on it. But she's still sitting there, and it shows that she's an active for me for today. But that's where that is going to be here. And you'll see that in your funnel. Create virtual phone numbers. So you can create a virtual phone number, and you'll be able to send text messages through this. So you can send text messages right through DeltaNet, which is kind of cool. So you can, it's kind of like a one-stop shop. Like I said, it's a powerful tool. But again, before creating, I don't know why I said again, before creating a virtual phone number, you must have a valid cell phone number entered in before. So it is going, so it's almost like, what's the one that everybody uses right now? Oh, darn it. Does anybody know what everybody uses right now that gives you a fake phone number? I can't think of it. Anyway, it's like that. And so then nobody has your actual phone number. They're given, you're given something based on the area code. So you'll be given a 702 phone number, and it will be sent through text through here to all of your database that you do download and things like that. So that's kind of cool through here as well. So that is out of our welcome dashboard. If you want to add any more tiles to this, if you feel like once you start growing and things like that, you can go ahead and add more tiles, and you can name them whatever you want, short description, anything like that. And you can add those if your welcome dashboard is new clients, first time home buyers, whatever you want. If you want MCFLs on your home dashboard, fill it up or keep it as clean as you want. This is yours. This is making you as efficient as possible. So again, if you want like the click to my YouTube channel, right here on your agent dashboard, so you don't have to constantly be going over to the hub or whatever it may be, go ahead and do that there. I'm just seeing what else is on here that I have to talk about. There's nothing. All right. So now we are going to go to the CRM. So this is where we're going to find those leads that I was talking about. View the unprocessed leads. This is where we're going to add customers. This is where we're going to do the import, export. Does anybody know how to, or not know how to import leads? Everybody knows how to import leads?
I've never done it.
You've never done it? Okay. So when we import leads, what we do is, you guys should all have an Excel spreadsheet with your database, correct? Or some sort of that. When you're doing your Excel spreadsheet, it should look as far as first name in one column, last name in another column, phone number, house address. So our house number, and then street address, and then zip code, and then city, and then state, and then zip code. So it all should be in different columns, all separate. And that's the way it should be. And so when we import it into DeltaNet, we want to make sure that it is saved as a CSV. I have to think of the pharmacy before I say that. So let me see if I can find mine here. So when we have it, I should not have to activate my service here, person. All right. Let's see, here's my contacts. All right, so here are my contacts. So I have Willie Mae Hayes, we have Hank Aaron, we have Roberto Clementine, we have Kirby Puckett, we have Ken Griffey. So they're all in first name, last name, and then we have, oh, sorry. You can do your street address all in one. We have Las Vegas, we have Nevada, we have zip code. We're gonna pretend that they're all buyers. So when we do this, we want all buyers on one sheet, and then the next sheet, we're gonna want sellers. Next sheet, first-time home buyers. However you want them, we're gonna sit there and we're gonna divide them. Because why I say that is within DeltaNet, the MCFLs, which is my client for life, is a campaign where it picks, we can pick the buyers, the sellers, the first-time home buyers, and they are going to send out seller information to the sellers. They're going to send out buyer information to the buyers. And we get to pick how often they get to send those out. You can send them out weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I would send them out no more than bi-weekly, just because people are going to get overloaded with them, and we don't want to give them more opportunities to unsubscribe. So we want to make sure that they're getting just enough information where they crave more than too much information where they unsubscribe. So that's why I say we want to make sure that we are, I know it's going to take some time and you're probably all cussing at me inside your head going, are you kidding me? This is what you want me to do right now? I do, guys. I really, really do. That would be wonderful. So if you guys could do, like I said, buyers and sellers, just that would be great. Because in that way, you guys, when you guys send out those MCFLs, that is a great way to get top of mind and just stay fluent with them, stay in flow with them. And that way they get that. Did someone have a question? No? Okay. So this is how we are going to do it. So when we save it, we're going to hit file, we're going to hit save as, and then when so we're going to save it. So we're going to save it as buyers, because I said that these were all going to be buyers. I think I said buyers, not sellers. And we are going to save it as the CSV, comma, what is this? Delimited, the CSV. So this is what we're going to save it as. And then we're going to hit save. We're going to hit OK. And then now it is saved as a CSV. So then when we're going to import it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to import export. And then this is going to pop up. So we're going to hit import contacts. We're going to choose our file. And then we saved it in documents. And this is always going to come up as vCard for some reason. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to hit all files. And then now we're going to try to find my buyers. Right here, we're going to click it. And we're going to upload the file. All right. So this is going to be our field mapping. So this is where we're going to pick out how we want it to lay out. So this is why I told you guys to do all the columns, because it's going to make it super easy to be able to pick out what we want. So it's going to say email address. Obviously, we don't want Willie as our email address. We want the email address as our email addresses. So that's going to bring, I put the same email address for everybody, but you're not going to have the same email address for all of your customers. So that's going to be all of the email addresses. First name, we're going to put the first name, last name, status. So this is going to be, they're going to be buyers, address is going to be your 123 or 124 South Main. And then this is going to be if it's an apartment or suite or anything like that. Cities, Las Vegas, Nevada, zip code. So it's pulling all of the zip codes, all of the states. County, I didn't put county. So it's showing you all of the different types of things that you can put into your little columns. Phone number, I didn't put phone number, but you guys obviously as a real estate agent would put phone number. And then birthdays, children. This is a great way, you guys, to keep that in there. Like I told agents before, when you guys are going through an open house or through a property, and you guys have your clipboard with you or your notebook or whatever, and you guys are with Dick and Jane, and they have little Susie with them, and you're like, oh, little Susie is so cute. How old is she? Oh, she's 3. Okay, little Susie 3. Oh, she's so cute. When's her birthday? When does she turn 4? Oh, she turns 4 March 1st. Okay, March 1st. Oh, she's so cute. So you're gonna run home. You're gonna go into your DeltaNet. You're gonna put in birthday. You're gonna put in little Susie. Or little Susie here, children, you're going to put in her birthday. So then you're going to get a little thing and you're going to say, hey, little Susie's birthday turned 4. And you're going to send Dick and Jane a birthday card, and they're going to think that you're the best real estate agent in the world. And they're going to send out referrals and referrals and referrals, because how in the world did you know that it was little Susie's birthday? Well, you were paying attention, you were going above and beyond. So they give you this option to go ahead and put that stuff in here. Again, if any notes you guys want to put in there, spousal, wedding anniversary. So if they're like, oh yeah, we got a wedding anniversary coming up, write that down. So many things that you guys can go ahead and you guys can put in there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if we've already imported our thing and we didn't make that column, like for status, do you have to just go in individually to each one and add that status, or how can you do that?
Yep, I'll show you that.
Okay.
Yep. So then here is our group. So then these are the groups. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go, this is active. If they're active, Google my contact. I mean, so there's so many of these that you can go ahead and put. So we're just going to put they're an active group. Automatically create market watch reports. Do we want to go ahead and do an active market report for them? So then they can go ahead and get those create market watches. They're buyers. So if we want to market watch for them, we can. If not, whatever. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to save the process. Your file must be or smaller. This didn't give it to me last time, you guys. Of course, when I'm on my Zoom. Oh, here it's going. Never mind. It just gave me that. It was saved. Okay, so then it's saved. So we're going to go back to our CRM. And then now we are going to manage our customers. So then say we went to Kirby Puckett. I know you in here, Kirby. Where did he go? Oh, I'm not in mine. Oh, I forgot I wasn't in mine. I just downloaded Kirby Puckett to LaShonda's. I'm going to have to take it out. That's funny. She's going to have Kirby Puckett into hers. Oops. Oh, that's funny. That's funny stuff.
And Willie Mays too.
And Willie Mae Hayes. She's going to be like, what? I got Willie Mae Hayes? What the heck? Okay. I'm like, come on, I know Kirby Puckett's in there somewhere. All right, so she's got George Fox. So we're gonna go into George Fox. So here we can go ahead and we can edit his profile. And then now we can go ahead and we're gonna edit his family information. This is, you know, he moved, we can add his, all of this different information. So we can just go ahead and we can add any of this now. So this is where we would save all that information. So that's where I found, so the CRM and then manage customers. If you get a new customer, you can go ahead and you can add a new customer and you can input it one by one. So you don't have to put it into your Excel spreadsheet and then keep uploading it and uploading it. You can add it one by one. So then this is where you can go ahead and put in Michael Jordan because he did play baseball. And put Michael Jordan in here and then all of his information and then save the customer. So that is where you can do that. So then here is the leads. This is where you'd find your leads. We don't have any current leads, but this is where you would find all those if we had new leads. We're going to go back to the CRM. Add customers, we went through here. Send an email to the customers, just self-explanatory. If you want to send an email, just a personal email, just a quick hello, I'm in CR, or if you're in here and you don't want to go out to your email, it would send it just directly through here. Manage a customer, we went through here. Here is a report. This just shows you your email report, your lead performance, your traffic report, CMA report, just giving you those little reports. I'll show you what one looks like. So it's just this, what bounced back, what was read, what opt-in. She's obviously not sending anything out, so you're not going to see any reports on hers. Active customers, import. If you want to add a task to your calendar, you can go ahead and do it there. Mailing labels, you can go ahead and mail the labels of any active customers. So it'll just automatically pull all of your guys' database and do mailing. If you want to log a call, so then you can keep all of your call logs, your calendar, customer list, groups, and then again, your virtual phone number is there. See, there it is. Derek Jeter and Hank Aaron, she's got them. She's got them right there. Remind me, I gotta get in there and delete those suckers. All right, so next on the list, any questions from there before we move on? No?
No.
Okay, so marketing center. So from here, this is where you guys have a whole heck of a lot you guys can do. From here, you guys can create mailers. You guys can create e-cards. You guys can create flyers, postcards, manage campaigns, create an ad, reviews. So this is where you can edit a review, add a review, delete a review. You guys can create new blog posts. You guys can set up a market watch, manage email blasts, create My Client for Life. Have any of you guys not heard of a My Client for Life before today? Perfect. I love it. You guys can create open house ads, new listing ads, new branded ads. If you guys don't want to wait for Tuesday morning meetings, you guys can put your haves and wants on here. You guys can create your own QR codes, marketing center. This is just what is up here. And they must be promoting this virtual phone number thing like crazy. It's on everything. So first I want to go to the haves and wants because I think this is absolutely awesome. So it was back in last year that they must have had this, and then they stopped because the last one was May 7th of 2020. And then I think people just didn't know that it was being used anymore. So this is obviously you guys have all been to the Tuesday morning meetings and we all have our haves and wants. But now we can go ahead and we can do it through DeltaNet. So we can go ahead and we can put our haves and wants. So if you have something that you just cannot wait for our Tuesday morning meeting, you can go ahead and put your haves and wants in DeltaNet. And as soon as you do, it is going to send a company-wide email out. And it is going to give us the haves and wants and get your guys' property or your buyer out there immediately. So we can get it in front of all of our agents right away, and we can get that seller, that buyer in that house, or that buyer in front of a seller immediately. So this is a great way to go ahead and sit there. So just go ahead. I agreed to step 2. Please select the groups you want to send your messages to. We're going to go ahead. You can do agents as set as office managers. We're going to just do agents. Actually, we're going to check all. Check all. Right. So is it just going to go to Summerlin? Please select the branch office you want to send your message to. Well, that's stupid. Sorry, that's not stupid. That is super cool. That's what I meant to say, you guys. That is awesome.
I think it's a good thing for you to be able to go in and update for all of us so we can send it to each office.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, apparently we got to get this changed here, you guys. We want to get this to all offices. Let's see if I can just click without doing an office. Nope. All right, so apparently it's going to go to only your office. And then you're going to put in what you have, what you want, and then message, and then send your message. So there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But let me look into this. I am going to send DeltaNet a message and ask if we can get every office. I'm making myself a note. 2 haves and wants. Because it would be even cooler if we could get every single office here. All right, so we're going to go back to marketing. So that's the haves and wants. Use it while we just even have the one office on there, because it's still getting in front of the one office. But let me get a hold of them today and see if we can add all 4 offices, because that would even be cooler. So, all right. So create a mailer. So this is all the cool stuff now that you guys can do through DeltaNet. You guys were not able to do this through DeltaNet until I changed everyone over to DeltaNet 6. So these are the things that are crazy that this all now offers it to all the agents. Yeah. So creating a mailer. We can go ahead and we can do an email blast. We can do a mail merger. So if we want to do that, we can go ahead and we can go to whoever we want to. We can do all of our actives. We can do the current buyers. We can do whoever we want to. So in the beginning, you saw that I put all of those 1 buyers. I put those as my actives. So that's who all of those would go to, is the Willie Mae Hayes, Kirby Puckett, all of those people that I have to delete. And what my subject would be is, hey, look at this new house, or whatever it would be, because it's a buyer, or whatever it would be. And then add whatever I wanted. If I have a flyer that I want to add on to it, I would just go ahead and I would hit my little picture here, my little glass, and then I'm going to upload. And then we're just going to go ahead and let's see here. We're going to download my Zoom. We're going to invite them into a buyer's Q&A that I have on Saturday from 1 to 2. So we're going to insert it. We're going to hit OK. right, so there we go. So we're gonna send that all to my group of active buyers, telling them, hey, join me live for a buyer's Q&A this Saturday from 11:30 to 12:30, blah, 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 blah. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit generate PDF. And then, yeah, or preview. I don't want to do something because I'm in LaShonda's. So we're going to hit preview. That's going to be the email preview. Obviously, I would say something with it. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to generate a PDF if we want to use this as mailers as well. If not, then we're just going to go ahead and we are going to send. And then we're not going to send because this is not mine. I think I should just switch over to mine because then I can do what I want. I'm going to do that, you guys. Hang on. There we go. Now I feel better not. Now I can hit whatever I want. When I'm in someone else's, I can break it. But when you're in your own, don't worry about breaking it, you guys. Because now I cannot break it. Okay. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to active. And then we can, this is going to be our mailer. So this is not going to be an email. This is going to be actual mailers. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pretend this is up here. We're going to generate, no, we're not going to pretend. We're going to actually do it. We're going to do it, dang it. Let's see. So we're going to insert it. We're going to hit OK. We're going to move it down a little bit. There we go. All right, so then up here is print labels. So we can go ahead and then this form will only print labels with customers that have entered a full address. All right, so we did have full address, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna print our labels. All right, so Hank Aaron was my only one that downloaded on this one. But I bet LaShonda has all my downloads. So then you can go ahead and you can hit print and that will print all of the ones that I'm gonna send it to. So then we're gonna close because we printed our labels. We're gonna generate the PDF. Oh, subject. Join me this Saturday at 11:30. Fire Q&A. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and we're going to generate the PDF. All right, so now this is going to be the PDF. Obviously, this isn't a perfect PDF, you guys, because this is just for training purposes. But your PDF is going to have your guys' information on here as far as your name, your phone number, your website, your contact information, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to print, and then we're going to be able to stuff those in envelopes and get those out to everybody. So great, quick way to be able to generate quick, fast mailers and labels out there fast. So any questions on a mail merger through DeltaNet? No? Matt, come on, I don't want you to take another DeltaNet class.
Oh, I'm sure once I try doing it on my own, I won't be able to do it, but I'm actually trying to do it along at the same time, so.
Okay, okay.
Computer, so.
Okay. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Again, you cannot break this thing if you're in your own dashboard. Marketing, create a mailer, put who you're going to mail them to, print your labels, and then add what you're going to do, and then generate the PDF. Preview it first, just so you can see what it looks like. Yes, Laura.
So the question I have is in regard of the email blast or the mail merge. When I go to the email blast, I was trying to switch my signature and it didn't let me because I have one that has the website and it also has like kind of like my signature with my picture and all of that. And I would like to have that, but I don't see the option.
To change your signature?
Yes. Like when I click on the email blast, you
Yep.
see, can I switch that signature? Because I'm trying to find it, but I can't see it.
That I don't know. I think that just pulls it from your profile, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that actually just pulls it from your profile that we did at the beginning.
I can then just manually change it.
Yeah, yeah. If I see it somewhere else, but I think that just pulls it from your from your profile.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was my next thing anyway on here was your email blast. So if we go back to our marketing, we did the create a mailer. So we did the mail merger. Next is the email blast. It's just the exact. So we go to 2. If we want to do our group, our active group, always CC yourself just so you know that what it looks like, that you got it, that it's sent out properly, everything like that. Subject, what it was. So I'm going to send it via email as well. So if you're sending it, as a mailer, maybe send it as an email too, so you know that they got it via email and via mail. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add that attachment. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the Zoom. And then just put the little join me this Thursday or join me this Saturday, blah, 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 blah. And then we're just going to send us a preview and then send the preview and then just make sure that it looks great and then send it on its way. So any questions on the email blast? Pretty easy. Pretty easy. All right. So back. Create an ad. So we can go ahead and we can create an ad. We can create an open house ad. We can create a new listing ad, price reduction, recently sold, general listing, or a branded ad. So they're all pretty much the exact same. So we're just going to just do an open house ad. These are, I believe, going to cost money. If I am not mistaken, they are branded to you. Again, this information is pulled from the profile. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to find a listing. Does anybody have an address for me? Nobody has an address?
Yes. You mean a home address?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 9203 Elder Creek. That's ELDER Creek, CREEK Avenue. In Las Vegas, Nevada, 89129. Why didn't it come up?
Is it for sale?
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's not. It's actually not listed.
Oh, what's that? Does anybody have a house for listed?
Hey, Nicole, before you get too far, when I clicked on this ad thing, it says attention, before using Ad Wizard, you need to request an account set up. And then it has like a blue box that says request one now.
Did anybody else get that? No?
I'm checking now.
Hit request now.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the same problem also.
It says, please make sure to log in with Facebook account tied to your business page. If you do not have a Facebook business page, create one before continuing.
Okay, so we didn't tie your Facebook page into it yet. So
Okay.
that's why. So once you tie it in, so creating an ad, this is gonna cost money. So this is gonna be tied into your Facebook. So these are ads gonna be tied in. So so these will be posted onto your Facebook. That's what
Okay.
these are. Yep, yep. So I probably then wouldn't be too crazy on creating the ads, probably because they're going to be running more than what you would do on Facebook.
Okay. Thank you.
So let's go ahead and skip these ones. We're going to skip these ones. All right, so reviews. So we can add reviews, manage reviews, and modify just exactly what it says. So if you get a manual review, as far as somebody just texting you a review or anything like that, you can go ahead and add the review here. If you get a review that you don't like, you can go ahead and manage it here and then modify review settings here. So that's something that's just easy, self-explanatory. Blogs. Is anybody interested in doing blogs? Oh, come on, you guys are
I'm
killing me.
really excited about doing blogs. I just want to blog every day if I could blog.
I'm sure
Blog,
you
blog,
are.
blog. That's me.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, all right.
No time for blogging.
Oh, all right.
Just lie to her and tell her you blog. Trust me.
I blog about all my meals.
All right. Well, if anybody out there that is going to watch this on my YouTube channel and will please me and will love to blog, this is where you blog. So you just add a new blog, put it in there. Pretty self-explanatory. Go through it, hit the blog. All right. There we go, guys. Thank you for listening. Set up your market watch. If you have customers wanting to do the market watch, create a market watch for yourself. Set up a market watch for your customers. So we're going to set up one for Hank Aaron. So we can go by the market, by the radius, by the shape, by the boundary. We're just going to go by the market. Market, we're going to go, let's see, we're going to go 89117. Zip code, because that's where he would like. We're going to start by today. He would like to move in no later than April 15th. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to leave a market watch on this. We're just going to name it what it is, a market watch. He doesn't want any townhomes, condos, mobile, manufactured, or farm. We're just going to go residential. Exclude areas, minimum price. He is going to go a minimum of 500. Max price of 1.2. We're going to go a high spender for Hank Aaron. He deserves it. He could probably go higher than that. Waterfront, he would like waterfront. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to hit done. And then now Hank Aaron is on a market watch. So then we're going to send Hank Aaron a market watch. And then that is as easy as that comes. You can set yourself up for a market watch. So if you have a customer that is searching and you want to make sure that you're staying on top of that market watch, you can go ahead and create yourself a market watch. Again, as easy as you just saw it happen. Obviously, they're going to have more specifics as far as square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, things like that. So again, it's under marketing, set up market watch for yourself or for your customer. Any questions with that? All right, email blast, we went through that already. We're not going to go through that again. MCFL, my client for life. So here are articles and then here are campaigns. Articles are for print, campaigns are going to be for email. So articles, we're going to go ahead and click on that. We're going to go ahead and That made sense. All right. So we can go ahead. I say go ahead a lot, don't I? Holy moly. So we can, if we have buyers, we can type in, I'm going to try not to say go ahead. We are going to type in buyers. Did it already do it? Yeah. No. There we go. Okay. So we have seller. And we want something that we need to send out to seller. So here is a closing checklist for seller, first time home seller, 6 tips, home inspection, 8 habits, whatever we want to send to our seller. We can go and click on action and we can view it. See if it's something, it brands right to ourselves. So it's going to show our name, our address, our phone number. I don't have my email or anything, but it's going to show everything that you put into your profile. And then it's going to give them a list. Again, oh, here it is. It's going to brand it down here for you as well. If you like it, you can go ahead and print the article or generate a PDF, whatever you want. And then you can print it and send it in, and I cannot stop saying go ahead. So I have to say go ahead, you guys. I'm sorry. I just have to. Okay. So you can go ahead and stuff it into envelopes and send to your sellers. So you can figure out which ones you want and do that. You can go ahead and put in buyers. And here are 6 tips for millennial buyers. So if you have those millennial home buyers, you can use that one. Home buyers beware, how to spot real estate scams. Buyers beware mortgage closing scams. First time buyers, do you know the 5 C's of credit? So there are lots and lots of different things that you guys can send out. So if you guys are trying to think of things to do as far as door droppers or farming or anything like that, the MCFL articles are great for you guys. So use those to your advantage. They're already branded to you guys. You guys don't have to put any effort into any of it. All you guys have to put in here is buyers or sellers, and that is it. And then just print. Facebook posts, you guys can even post it over to your Facebook page. So you just put this. I don't think I have my Facebook page. No, I don't. Connected. But once you have your Facebook page connected, just go ahead and Facebook post and it will post right over to your Facebook page. Super easy, you guys. It's a no-brainer to use it. So again, that is under marketing, MCFL's articles. All right, next is campaigns. Campaigns is something that we are going to set up for our Hank Aaron and Derek Jeter, since those are the only 2 that are, I guess, worth sending stuff to. So MCFLs are a email newsletter, which is individualized to each recipient. Over time, My Client for Life adjusts itself to the interest of the recipients based on articles each recipient interacts with. So if Derek Jeter is interacting more with, let's say, more of the mortgage side of the MCFLs, and Hank Aaron is more of tips and tricks, they're going to stop sending Hank Aaron the mortgage side, and they're going to start sending him more tips and tricks. And they're going to send Hank or Derek Jeter more of the mortgage side. So they're going to go off of more of their open rate and more of their engagement and everything like that. So they adjust according to what is open and more engagement on your guys' clients, which is pretty awesome, I think, anyway. So it shows my next run date for my campaign. I already set it up. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to reset it up. So if you go down here, I have it set up for bi-weekly. Again, like I told you guys, bi-weekly is probably perfect. I would not do weekly, and I would not do quarterly. Quarterly, they're going to forget about you. Weekly, you're going to be too much for them. So we want to make sure that you are staying on their mind just enough. So I think bi-weekly would be perfect. So I would set that up for bi-weekly. It is every Thursday they come out with a new article. So it has to start on a Thursday. So if you want yours to start on the 4th or the 11th, you pick, you choose. We're going to go ahead and we're going to choose the 4th. And then the articles, they go ahead, don't choose or change that, and don't change this, because they pick and choose below or your new, and then they pick whatever that article is. So then we go ahead and we're going to update it. And then there we go. Then it's going to be sent out to those customers on every other Thursday. So any questions on that? No? All right, you guys are an easy crowd today. All right, open house ad. I believe this is going to be the exact same as creating an ad. These are all going to be on your guys's Facebook page. These are all going to be costing you money. So I highly recommend not doing it through DeltaNet. If you guys have an open house that you guys want to go ahead and brand, Guild does it for you, or else go through Canva or Poster My Wall. Those are free, and they have great templates for you guys, so I would do that. We went through haves and wants, QR code. Again, that is just going to give you a printable QR code that is a custom to you. So you just go ahead and generate a QR code and you download it, and it is your QR code.
What's a QR code again?
Have you not been out to eat since the pandemic?
No, not really. Once or twice. It's those things you scan with your phone, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people will scan it and it'll go straight to your website.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what menus are on right now. That's why I asked you if you haven't been out to eat yet. Because every single menu is a QR code. Yes. So that's what that is right there.
I have a quick question. Are they able to like add those to like your flyers?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's what they're for. Your flyers, your business cards, everything like that. So you can put those QR codes on.
Okay.
Yep, so then they can just scan it and it'll go right over to your website. All right, so any questions on the marketing? No? Bueller?
Like Matt, I'm sure I'll have a lot once I actually get in here, because it looks all pretty and easy until I actually get into the weeds and I don't remember a single thing.
Well, like I said, you cannot break it. So go ahead and dive deep into it and just start playing around with it. Like seriously, you cannot break it. So just keep playing with it. All right, next is listings. You can edit your listing through here. You can create an ad through here. Like we've been through all of these. Property search, add an open house, create seller report if you want to create a seller report. Let me see if I can find an MLS. Oh, I'm already in DeltaNet. I don't want DeltaNet. I'll just go to where was I? There we go. All right, so this is going to give you a listing traffic report. I didn't know if it was going to do it because it wasn't my listing. So this is just going to show, this is just going to have your picture, everything like that. And then, wait a minute, what did I even go to? Sorry, I'm just like lost. We did a property search, didn't we?
Seller report.
We did a seller report. You're right. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing right now?
Which I don't know, I'm curious about seller report.
Where are we? Seller report. There we are. Create a seller report. I was like, me going to the other website, like totally lost what I was doing. Okay. Why are you not opening up for me now? Seller report. I want that. Not let me click on it now. Oh, there we go. All right. So the seller report. There we go. So we're going to set up the report to a seller, or we can set up the report for just us, the agent. So we're going to set it up to a seller. And then it's just going to show that I'm happy to provide you with the internet activity report for your property. This report shows how many people have looked at your property on the website. Please keep in mind there are many factors that affect the internet activity, including market conditions, price, and curb appeal. Please contact me to discuss any questions you may have regarding this report. So then it's just going to show how many views, search engine, web crawler views, everything like that. So then you're just going to go ahead and put first, last name, email address, and then you can go ahead and you can send it. So that's all what the seller report is going to show. Is just how many views, what the week of it is, how many views it's gotten, everything like that. So it kind of shows, here, we'll see if we can just mail it to myself. So we can see exactly what it looks like. Okay, we'll come back in a little bit for that one, so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so we'll go check in a little bit when we get it mailed to me or emailed to me. So we can do that. So we can create the seller reports. We can add listing media. So we will do the same. And that just brought me back there. Why did it bring me back there? Maybe because it's not my listing. Oh, here, select a random listing. Okay. It's not letting me do this one. So apparently I can't show you this one. All right, pre-announced listing. So if you have a listing that's coming up, listing that's showing, sold listing, and recent inactives. So lots of things that you guys can do on the listing dashboard. Still nothing. Oh, is this it? Nope. Oh, this is my email that I did my email blast through, you guys. So if you wanted to see that, that's what it came as. Okay. All right. Any questions on the listing dashboard? No? Okay, website. All right, so you guys can preview your website. So this is where you'll preview your website. All of your websites, when you start with Worthy Real Estate, are gonna look like this. So every single one of you agents have a plain Jane website. And I highly recommend that every single one of you guys change your website. Let me close some of these so I don't constantly. And as you could tell, LaShonda's did not look plain Jane. Let me see if I can upload this. No, it's still not there. Okay. So how we change that is we need to look at a site design. So DeltaNet gives us different site designs to choose from. Platforms, I guess, theme platforms. So this is your automatic default right here. And then you have all of these other platforms that you can choose from. So when you are choosing one of these platforms, so look at all of these nice ones. There's lots of nice ones that you guys can choose from. When I am having you guys look at these, I want you guys to look at the layout versus the pictures. Because I want every single one of you guys to change the pictures as well. Because I don't want, so we have what, 460 plus agents here at Worthy Real Estate. So what if 200 of you guys choose this one? Well, now 200 of you guys have the exact same website. So I want you guys to look at the layout. Because now I want you guys, then when you guys are in there, I want you guys to change your picture. We can change the tabs up here. We can change this wording here. We can take this away. What we cannot take away is where your picture is laid and where your name is laid and where the logo is laid. So when you guys are looking at that, that's what I want you guys to look at, is where the picture is and where the logo is and where the, your guys' bio is laid. So that's what I want you guys to look at. I don't want you guys to look at color. I don't want you guys to look at anything else. The pictures, anything else. I want you guys to look at just the layout. So look at what you guys like. So if you guys are like, you know what, I really like, I don't like my picture up here because you can't see who I am. But I really like this one because I really like my name down here. So I'm going to preview it. So you're going to preview it and it's going to show you where everything is going to be. Mine is not because I don't have a website. So when you show that, see, now I'm going to have to get into someone else's. Let me see. Who still has theirs as the exact same as Worthywood? Who has not done their website yet?
I've done mine.
I said who hasn't, Matt.
I did mine though, just so you know.
I haven't done much to mine. I've been playing on it, but I still have a lot to do.
Okay, has nobody touched theirs yet?
I haven't touched mine.
Okay, Adam, I'm gonna do you.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go in as Adam. All right. So we're gonna go in as his site design. So again, what we are looking at is we're gonna look at his you guys are gonna look at where you want your profile, where you want your name, where you want everything like that. And Adam, we can go in and change this when we're done. So you don't have to have what I do right now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we are going to So I really like this one here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna preview it. And we're gonna look and we're like, okay, you know what? I really like my name in this font. I really like the picture here. I really like my picture down here. You know, I like how the photos here. I like this. You know what? But maybe I don't. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna close it. If you did, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set it live. You know what? Maybe I want a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to preview this one. So you can preview and preview and preview and preview until you want. So then you're going to look at this one. You know, this one's kind of more me. I like these interactive links. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this one live. All right, so now he has that as a live. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to website. And now we're going to go down to modular site design. This is where we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick those colors. So what I do is I pull up DeltaNet again. I'm just going to show you my little trick here. And I go to website and I preview website. So now I have it up in 2 spots. So now I can see, okay, all of this orange, I'm going to see my orange color. So now I know, where is it? Now I know what my orange is and what I'm going to change, because I don't want this pukey color orange on here. So I want to make sure that I'm changing all of this orange. So Adam, what is your favorite color? What's color that you like?
Let's go with the blue.
All right. So we're going to go with this blue. So I'm going to copy and paste this. So everywhere I see this orange, we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy this blue. So I'm just going to go down and I'm just going to find all of it. All right, and make sure that every single time you're done, you're going to go ahead and you're going to save changes. And then now I'm going to go over to his website. I'm going to hit refresh. And now everything is going to look blue. All right, so better, okay? Maybe not the blue that I would want. Maybe I'd do a little bit of a different blue, but.
In your modular site design, it shows admin only on your screen. And I know on mine, it just has modular theme editor, not modular site design.
So you don't have site design, you have just theme editor?
Correct. It has regular site design, which you can choose which one you want, but it doesn't have
so you're right
modular
here.
site design.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sorry. So we'll go, okay, so we're gonna go blue here. Okay. I'll show you from here. Thank you for showing me that or telling me that, because I don't want you guys to see. Okay, so now I will go to all of the, whatever it was, the oranges, and I will change that. So now I'll save the changes. And then now you go back. Gosh, I need to figure out all my things. So now that's a better blue than the other blue that was on there. Okay, so then here, we're going to go ahead and go down search section. So here it says property search. We can go ahead and take this away if we want, or we can keep it. So this is where I said, don't pay attention to any of this stuff, because we can now delete this if we want, or we can keep it. I would recommend probably keeping it because we want people to search. Here's his welcome. We can go ahead and we can add a picture here. We can do whatever we want here. Like I said, up in the profile. Featured links. Featured links are these right here. So we can go ahead and we can change these if you choose this one. But you'll be able to see it here. So if you choose one with boxes, we can go ahead and we can choose this. So if you want Facebook page, follow me on Facebook. You can hit follow me on Facebook here, And then you can go ahead and you can put your Facebook URL here. And then an image, you can put Facebook. And then when it's here, you'll see a Facebook and it'll say, follow me on Facebook. They'll click it and it will bring you right over to Adam's Facebook page. Same with here. You can go ahead and you can put whatever you want, and it will bring you right over to that. And that's what you do here in the modular theme editor. This is where you edit all of that stuff. So if you go to LaShonda Haley's, she has this layout. So if you go to hers, so she kept her property search, but here she has two businesses. So she has a real estate company and she has an investing company. So she changed all of these to a different thing. So, and then when you click over to it, it goes over to something else. So you can change these through here. So don't think what you see on here is what you're stuck with. So change those however you want to. If you want to take testimonials out, which you shouldn't want to, but just change it from true to false. Footer, true to false. If you don't want this many boxes in, you can go ahead and you can delete all of them and all of this information, and then it will stop. Or turn this from true to false. But we want those on there because they look cool. Here, the custom site background. So that's going to change this background here. Like I said, this is what we want to change because we don't want everybody like us. So we want to make sure that that is changed. So we want to change those pictures. We do want it either a video or we do want it a slideshow because people are more gravitated towards something that moves. So we want to make sure that it is obviously something that moves. So a slideshow, you can choose up to, I think it's like 10 or 12 pictures, or you can do a moving video. So then when they come onto your website, it's going to sit there and it's going to move. So then they're more gravitated towards staying on your website. So all you do is you hit your files, and we're just going to go in, we're going to hit our pictures. Let's see here. Where are my stock photos? We're going to go to my stock photos. Those are not stock photos, those are of my daughter. You don't want pictures of my daughter on your website, do you? Stock photos. My goodness. There we go. So we're going to do this Las Vegas one. We're going to do that one. Do that one. We're going to do some nice ones. Obviously, Adam, you can change these when you're done. And then you just upload the multiple ones. And then down here, as they're uploading, the Wardley logos are already uploaded. So you can pick and choose. So obviously, if you do have a blue background, you don't want a blue logo. You want to click a white one. And same for the footer. You obviously, if you have a blue one, I don't know what we have down here, Adam. Okay, white one looks good. And up there, blue one looks good. And then we're going to hit and save changes. As soon as this is done, and then you can go in and change whatever you want when I'm done, Adam. Sorry if I'm making your website look dorky. Any questions on this while we're waiting? No? like I said, just go in and play with it, you guys. Upload pictures, take them off, upload. If you guys need stock photos, go ahead and I have them on my Facebook page. So then you don't have to worry about copyright issues or anything like that. So then there's his website. So then now we know that his website is not going to look like anybody else's through Wardley Real Estate, because he chose the layout. A layout is going to be the same.
It's nice.
The pictures are not. So there you go. So that is how you guys do your website. Super, well, I shouldn't say super easy, because it's not. I hate when people say it's super easy when they know what they're doing and it's really not. But yeah, so that is that. Pages is where we can add pages up here. So if you have something else, like if you want to add a calculator, oh, there is a calculator on here. If you want to add something else on here for you guys. If you guys didn't know, you guys have a Just for Kids page on your guys' website, which is super cool, that I would recommend you guys putting on the parents' page while you guys are showing houses, because then your website is embedded into their phone, which is awesome. So if they have boys that are there, you can download the sports on there, and then they can go to like World Wrestling, they can go to the NFL official page. If they have the computers, writing, geology, math, games, whatever. And then their website is embedded into their mom and dad's phone. So great thing that we have on our website for you guys to use during those. But anyway, pages. This is where we can add pages up here. So if you want anything else, like LaShonda, she has her other business up here. So she has that. She added a couple other things up here as well. This is where you guys can add that. So we just go ahead, and if you want to add a new page, we hit new page. And then over here, we're going to add what type of page that is. It is just a standard page. And then we're going to just page title, what it's called. So if you want to, what's my home worth? You can do what's my home worth. If you just want to add my client for life articles, those articles that we were printing, you can add those on as kind of a, like a tips for home sellers. So you can do, instead of putting MCFL, because nobody's going to know what MCFL articles are, you can put home buyer tips or home seller tips. So you can have two different tabs, home seller tips, home buyer tips. And you can download the MCFL things into there. So you guys can do that. So you could put home buyer tips. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put, or here's some buyers, whatever. Here's campaigns and action plans. We can go ahead and hit link title. Home buyer tips. All right, so then we're going to see that here. And now we need to add it down to our navigation menu. So we're going to hit add. And we're going to put home buyer tips. And we're going to hit apply. So now that is going to be up on the top. We're going to hit save. We're going to do here. Come on. Where'd you go? There we go. So now he has home buyer tips. So if we wanted to drop down from that, so if we wanted to do like any kind of drop down. So if we wanted to do buyers, we would just do one of these. We would do like, we'll just do free reports. We'll just add that quick, or yeah, I'll just show you quick. We'll take it off. what did I just add? Home buyer tips. So then you would just go here and we would put it over to the side. See how it shows it over here or over there? If we go to the right a little bit and hit save, then now when we go here and click, now when we, where did it go? Where did it go? What did we just do, you guys? What did we start with? Home buyer tips, right? No. It's a Monday morning. Yeah, home buyer tips. That's what we did. Okay, home buyer tips. Okay, now we're gonna save. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, so now home buyer tips. Come on. It's not letting me. Okay, it's not letting me. It's playing with my mind today, but it's supposed to be a drop like this. So it's not doing it right now, but that's what that's supposed to be. It's supposed to say free reports underneath it. And for some reason, it's not saving for me, but that's where it is. So just like under valuable resources, see valuable resources, Market Watch calculators just for kids. Market Watch calculators just for kids. It's not letting me do that right here. So I'm going to take this away for you, Adam, because home buyer tips, we're going to, okay, there we go. All right. But that's how we do that, add pages. So any other question or any questions on any of that, you guys? I'm losing people. We've been here for a long time. No? All right. I think that is all I have through DeltaNet, you guys. Social media, this is just where we, when we connect all of our stuff, this is where we can add new listing, open houses coming soon, all that stuff through the MCFL and set that up on how many times we want that to be sent through our social media. But other than that, that is all we have for DeltaNet. So yeah, sorry it took so long. I knew it was going to be 2 hours because I wanted you guys to be able to go through everything and get everything down. So no questions? No?
If we have, when we're, get through and we play with it and there's certain things that we just have a question about, we can just shoot you an email?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. Did you guys learn anything?
A lot.
Okay.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure it was informational.
It was.
Okay, awesome.
Just going through and explaining all the tabs were good.
Perfect. All right, sounds good. Well, I appreciate you guys jumping on, and I will see you guys next Monday then.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You guys have a good day.
You too.
You
All
too.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.